So today's training is going to be, I'm going to share my screen. If you can put a number 1 in the comments, if you can see me, hear me, and see my, well, in a minute, you're going to be able to see my screen. Let's go share screen. And we're going to do present. Go present. Let's go. All right. So I'm going to share with you the 5 parts you need in place to create and convert your dream clients from your landing pages. So this is a really proven method that I've mastered for years. I help my clients set these up quickly. Sometimes, you might hear people saying like, you don't need a list or you do need a list. The truth is you need a list. You need funnels to automate that, or you're going to be in a constant hamster wheel hustle mode. So let's go and talk about. Today, I'm going to talk to you about the overview of why the free offer funnel landing page is the root of like how anyone comes into access to learn about you and your business. I'm going to share with you my top 2 landing pages. There's events and then there's evergreen funnels. I don't do launches. I've helped people with launches. I personally operate though from a cart is always open presentation. So these are the 2 kinds of landing pages. The landing page design, how words matter, the thank you page, and the automated emails. And this is really the flow of what you truly need in place to set up. A little bit about me, if you don't know who I am. I'm CEO of TianaSmithCoaching.com, and my company is called Inspired Mommy Boss. I'm a sales funnel marketing expert and techie. I've done social media marketing and consulting for celebrities and large companies like Warner Brothers, Sony, 6, 7, 8-figure leaders around the world. I've been flown all over the world. Just in December, a client flew here. I flew to California. I also have a media part of my company in music that over 40 of my songs have been licensed in TV, film. I'm a Sony published songwriter. And I split my time between California and Nashville, Tennessee, and Huntsville, Alabama for my career. Here's just a little bit of places I've got to travel and do biz on the go as a laptop entrepreneur because of my systems. I have a Jeep. My beautiful daughter, Coral. I have a son as well. I've gotten to do my work in Paris, London, Portugal, New York, Nashville, California. And I share all that because years ago when I was trying to figure out how much money I could possibly make, 5K sounded like a lot of money, 10K sounded impossible. And blowing through my own goals, and it took some months and years to get there, I would like to shorten the time frame for others. And so if there's any other women out there and moms and single moms who think it's not possible for them because of fill in the blank reasons why, I feel like that I can be an example and a leader in this area because I've done it and I continue to do it. And I really believe in sharing my expertise, pulling back the curtain, even doing a free training like this to give you some hope. So yeah, let's keep going. Again, here's just some companies. This is a fun Zoom call. I love working with my clients. My real passion is families and singles and married people, all of the above. Like I like entrepreneurs and solopreneurs because I really see the impact that these kinds of methods and making that much more money really affects your life immediately and allows you to give more as well. A lot of my clients they're also very generous people, but the truth is we can't help the poor if you're one of them. So moving on. So what really is the best landing page? Well, it's a simple answer. The one that converts the most leads and has them telling all their friends. You want to create something that people want to share with other people. Also, I talk about this a ton. I have no affiliate with this guy. I'd like to work with him one day. I'm calling it in. He has featured me twice on his Instagram now, which is exciting. But I really recommend this book. It's called Sell Like Crazy. If you go to Sabri Subi, this is his name, his Instagram. I think you can get a free copy, just pay for shipping. I recommend it. I follow his methods, but his methods were very similar to what I was already following. He's further along in this than I am, but I have an ability because of that to work with my clients one-on-one at a different price point. So I want to talk about, before I jump into landing pages, an overview of the online space to help bring clarity. This is a super simple box out thing. Obviously, I know how to design beautiful things. Sometimes I think simple, black and white, so you can really just get a handle on what the online space looks like. I find that it's too ethereal for most people. They're hearing different things about Instagram or about all that. And I really have simplified it right here. You and your brand is at the top, whether that's a company name, if that's an agency, it doesn't matter. That's you up here. It could be you as a solopreneur. It could be you as an agency, whatever amount of people are in that, that's at the top. The free offer funnel that we're talking about today, see, that's how you get people on your email list. You get them off social media, you get them off your website if you have it in your blog. You're always pointing them to your free offer to automate hot leads, to educate them, to entertain them, to build a real relationship with them. So when they're ready to buy what it is you're selling, you're first on their list because of all the amazing value you have given them. Now, people get this confused with a sales funnel. Products you sell, that's where you're taking people from, who you are to selling. It takes 6 to 12 touches for them to even give you their free email, though. So what people don't understand is, like, if you run an ad to a sales page, you're usually going to be wasting a lot of money, especially if you don't know what you're doing, don't have a very high budget, like 10K a month. Because you really need to be focused on getting them on your list. That doesn't mean you don't sell them something. I teach a whole method going into that, but today I'm talking about the beginning intro of how you educate people and you offer them value so that they're even open to listening to you about anything you sell. Products you sell could be low ticket. It could be a physical product. It could be a digital product, an ebook or a real book, a planner. I have a planner I've sold out 1,500 copies of. It could be a mini course, anything in your area of expertise. Now, the two things that I really lead with my clients, with my coaches and course creators, is high ticket group coaching or high ticket one-to-one or a hybrid. And I put courses underneath the group coaching because I believe that people need accountability. This is a totally different subject, but the reason that I'm going into this before I veer back into why we're here is I just really think it's important to understand where this free offer funnel goes in your online marketing. Where you go with it. Too many people learn one little piece and then they go retrain somebody and they're not even making money from all this. So I just want to let you know, be really woke and wise about who you listen to, who you talk to, because, people are really making a living online aren't typically hanging out in Facebook groups, except to market their own business. So hopefully this was helpful. You can message me if you're interested in learning more about it. All right, so let's jump into, though, the 2 top landing pages that convert all the time. So I've been doing website stuff for 20 years. I have been doing specifically funnels for about 9 and really mastered the coaching piece because I was building for people for, I'd say, the last 5 to 6 years. So I've been in this space 20 years, funnels for 9, and coaching and really helping people monetize, duplicate what I teach for 5, 6 years straight and longer than that. But I really count where I'm getting people really massive results, probably 6 years. So there's 2 landing pages. I mean, I've built probably thousands of funnels at this point, and for myself and others. And there's 2 that convert. Okay. So we're going to dive into those right now. The number one, that's my favorite one, again, Sabri Sibi, this is where we go with, is an evergreen landing page, meaning it's always up. You're always talking about it on your Instagram, on your Facebook, you're linking to it on your website. You can have more than one, but we're going to just talk about one. If somebody starts with me, we start with this. And this is really very important. Because the truth is you only have 3 seconds to grab a stranger's attention. And so when I talk about these things, I want to mention that looks matter, your branding matters, your fonts matter, your colors do matter. And these are pieces that I do think it's important to outsource. I don't think everyone's made to be an artist or a designer. It took me years, even with an artistic eye, to learn more about art, to learn about fonts, to learn Adobe Illustrator. Canva is an incredible tool for sure, but still, I honestly do see people mess it up even with templates. You really need to get your branding on point to be high ticket. Okay. So with that on point, let's talk about the second landing page. And then I'm going to dive into the pieces that should be included in this. This is where you have like a workshop, or a webinar where you're really wanting people, you're marketing it ahead of time. It could be a 5-day thing. You're really marketing this specific event that you're really wanting to hone in on. Instead of doing one sales call, you're going to market for a week, 2 weeks or longer, and you're going to do this incredible value-based event, hoping to enroll more than one person, maybe 10 people, 20 or more, right? So that's where you're really pouring. This is where you see people talk about launches. You see people marketing their courses. Again, though, I run this a different way from a sales perspective. You could do a weekly workshop and really get people on. So maybe you're converting 2 a week, but that's better than 4 every 3 months. You see what I mean? So, and I'm talking, those are low numbers because I like to be real with people. So then there's a thank you page. Whether you have let's go back to, whether you're doing an evergreen landing page or whether you're doing an event landing page, the thank you page is very important also because you really want to get on camera in front of them. I teach people and I set these pages up for my clients, and you want to have a call to action button. That's either sending them to a free Facebook group, sending them to a community you have. That's the number one thing I like to do. You could send them to a sales call, but again, most people took 6 to 12 touches just to give you their email. It doesn't convert that well to send them directly to a sales call. What you really want to do is get them in a community. The reason I still like Facebook groups, even with lots of other apps jumping up, is that still half the world is on Facebook. It's something familiar. They don't have to learn a new app. They don't have to download something else that's going to have bugs. So I really do just focus in on Facebook groups for me. And it's very highly profitable for me without advertising even. So why you want to get them into another group is to get more alerts about you. The whole point of this whole process is to get in front of your dream clients over and over again. So you're getting them on your email list. They're going to get automated emails. They're going to follow you on Facebook. And again, you want to just keep them, yes, yes, yes. Just put that in the comments if you're watching it live. Like you really want to drive them like, yes, yes, yes to the next thing. It's very important. Okay. So let's talk about the automated email sequence. When they put their name and email in, whether it's for a workshop or whether it's for that evergreen, they want to download a PDF. I'm going to read this through for you. I took the time to type this up. Okay. This is an email screenshot of what they get if you go join my email list and you get on my marketing cheat sheet, and I'll screen share as well in a minute. You want to have an automated email that goes out with a link to your free offer PDF download, as well as a bonus video training. This really positions you to dominate your competition because most people aren't going to take the time to do any of this. So what people don't really realize is like this not only positions you as an expert in your field because you've taken all this time, the branding's on point, you have an automated email, you've overcome all this, you've obviously invested in it because you've invested in something that has your funnel, you've invested in something that has an email, ConvertKit, ClickFunnels. You're looking at $130 to $300 a month, right? Depending on what site you're using to host all this. So this, by investing in yourself as a business owner, you position yourself in a better way. And so people are like, oh, $300 a month. Yeah, but if you're closing $3,000, $5,000, $10,000, $30,000 a month, these are small fees. That's not even the cost of rent for most people who have in-person businesses. So you really have to be in a different mentality in order to scale a business, not create a hobby business for yourself. I'm not into businesses. I'd rather just have a free hobby and paint. When I run a business, I want to make a lot of cash and I want to invest that back into my life and my family. How about you? So what you want to do is this stands apart from the crowd by having all these pieces in place. And so let's review this. You ready? So you have a link to your PDF download or a link to the Zoom registration or whatever free hosting. And then you have a bonus video walkthrough of your free offer if this is the free offer piece. And this is very exciting for people. So I actually put all the secrets here where it goes to. It makes people feel like they're already a paying client, right? Like if they get this PDF and then there's a link like, hey, here's your bonus video, and you actually take the time to walk them through this free offer. Like, for example, I print it out to show you like one of my free offers. So this is a 3-hour week marketing cheat sheet, right? And so what I do is I legit print this out and I walk people through it. I screen share it and they actually get access to exactly how I use it and exactly how I train my clients who pay me $1,000, an hour to do that. So it's very important to stand apart from the crowd and really give people value, and they'll value you because of that. And so if they're in a place to buy today, they'll buy. If it's a month from now or even a year from now, they're going to remember you because you're going to stay in touch with them. And that's really important. This is not a short game. If you have a short game sales goals, I teach 10K in 10 days. I teach those hustle things. This is a method though, that's about having a balanced life, about automating leads while you're doing other things. And that's really important. And this, I even am showing you the back part of my ClickFunnels. This is the hyperlink that I link. This is where you go to get it, whether you're using a page on your WordPress site or Squarespace or whatever. The concept is the same. The strategy is the same. And these are things I do build for people. So here's the other thing you can do if you're not sending them to the free training is you can, again, this whole thank you, this is a different thank you page. This is if you want them to apply to work with you. So you can do this. It's just not always, I don't think it converts that well on the first thank you page, but let's say you're doing some bonus video trainings, which I do, then you can start to say, hey, look, if you want to speed up your results, click here to apply to work with me. And this sends them to a page that is an application qualification system. And what that is, and I can share my screen with you to share with you where it goes. It takes them to, like, if you go to scalewithtiana.com, and I'll just go there real quick because I'm here. It's going to take them to this page, which is an application page to work with me. It has a video. Let me stop the share for a second so it speeds up. Let's go here, share the screen. Hopefully this will speed up. Oh, it's being a little slow with the screen share, but if you guys go to scale, here we go. It literally, this would take them to this page where they can then apply to work with me. And I get this into my inbox, and it even takes them through a calendar. So why I'm sharing all that is this also becomes your, even the free offer becomes like your assistant, this beautiful automated. While you're busy living life, talking to other clients, you're really qualifying people. You're educating them. And then you're also automating a sales call with them. And they're so qualified by the time they get on a call, you're really closing at 80 to 90% minimum. It's not 10%, 20, even 50, because you've done this amazing flow. Okay. So this is very important. So again, you can go to scalewithtiana.com. I'm going to take questions in a minute and kind of dive into this. I want to share with you like actually what this looks like, but I wanted to give an overview of the online space and what this looks like for you. So you can go to my website, tianasmithcoaching.com, to see all about me, or you can apply to work with me at scalewithtiana.com. It goes straight to my inbox, and I'm going to walk you through this. And then if there's anybody that has any questions, post it in the comments right now. I'm going to answer some questions. We did that in about 20 minutes, which is pretty epic. And I will answer any questions that you have about this process. So again, you can text message me as well, and you can apply to join. I didn't change my dates because I haven't run this in a while. My January 6-figure club. And I've got lots of ways to work with me. So as I'm waiting for any questions to come in, I'm going to come over here and just show you what this whole flow looks like. Because again, I think it's very important to understand what each thing on your websites do. They're not just there to just be there. If you're not converting leads and converting sales every month, then you're doing something wrong in your business. If your online space is not automating for you, it doesn't mean that you don't do work. And this is where I teach my clients about marketing, about how do you then take that free offer and tell people about it. And I'll share with you before, also while I'm seeing if there's any questions coming in. The other thing that's cool is like you want your free offer everywhere, right? So it's going to be on your feed, on social media. I'm just trying to show you on. So for example, your free offer should go on your Instagram. Your free offer should go on your Facebook. It should be on your website, right? Like, so wherever you're at, your free offer should be there. You also can talk about your free offer, right? Like on posts. And I teach clients how to do this. I made a brand new marketing worksheet, send me a heart and I'll send you the link. You can do this in stories. You can say, hey, put your email in here and you can have my free marketing cheat sheet. And of course you can run ads to it as well. So, does anybody have any questions? And I'd be happy to take any questions. Otherwise, if you're watching this on Facebook or replay or on YouTube, you can always email me. It's tiana@tianasmithcoaching.com. You can reach out with me. You can apply for a one-on-one call to scale your business, to get these systems in place. They changed my life forever. I was hustling for like $2,500 a month until I finally learned about funnels. And then within months, it shot up to 17K. 30K, 50K. And it's such a blessing to have these funnels. And I've done that in part-time hours and with very limited ad spend because of my strategies that are proven. And I get flown around the world and I'd love to share that with you. So if you're interested, just go to scalewithtiana.com. You can send me an email if you're watching this. And I hope this helped you understand that evergreen approach. You don't have to be launching. You can have a free offer. You can educate people with videos. You can really go above and beyond for your prospects and become that go-to expert. And they will absolutely hire you above the rest every time because you care about them, you love them, and you're giving them value before they've ever paid you $1. So people love that. So I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for listening, and I will see you soon.